Well, let me begin. This is not working.
You're fine.
Let me begin by this. An attempt had been made to try to recap what 50 years of marriage is really like, and we thought at first that you pick on the big events, the bar mitzvahs and the weddings and the births and all. The truth of the matter is that's not the real test of 50 years. The test is all the little items. We compiled a list of some of those little items. Patty, this is a lot for your benefit, because you did not hear this the other night. Okay?
Closer to the mic.
Is that all right?
You're coming across fine.
Huh? Is that all right? Mom and Dad, you were married August 11th, 1935. 3 months into that marriage, there was already some structuring going on for what was about to be 50 years of family. November 17th, 1935, Mom, you came into the house and said, "Si, I'm working on a budget," which you obviously haven't stopped since. And the household budget would work out fine, Si, if there weren't so many days in the week. And October 11th, 1936, Dad said to Mom, "I called information today, and your mother answered." September 4th, 1937, Mom's returning to bed at 2 in the morning, and she says, "Si, no wonder Kenny was still crying. You diapered the teddy bear." December 12th, 1938, Dad says to Mom, "I'm worried about your mother, Josie. She kissed me." January 14th, 1939, the doctor is examining little Kenny. Finger stuck in sewer, nail growing back. Finger stuck in door, healing fine. Thumb caught in the toy train, mending. Finger stuck in the TV set, getting better, etc., etc. March 15th, 1940, Dad says to Ken, "Daddy does love you, runny nose and all." July 7th, 1941, Ken is talking to the lady next door. "My mommy would like me to borrow a piece of that chocolate cake I could smell you baking." August 12th, 1942. Mom's holding the phone at 2 in the morning. Now, 1942, Bob was born. "Si, that was the neighbor upstairs. He says if you're trying to sing the baby to sleep, they prefer the crying." April 28th, 1943. Ken's talking to a friend of his. "My dad is at that awkward age. Too old to help me with the new math, and too young to help me with history." February 15th, 1944. Dad's on the phone with a customer from the Harvard repair service that he was running. "I'm sorry, sir, but there's really nothing we can do about the interference your mother is causing." November 19th, 1945. Mom's talking to a friend. "Si is very punctual. At exactly 4:45 every night, he will call to say that he'll be late for dinner." August 10th, 1946. Mom talks to Dad early evening. "Insanity is hereditary. You can get it from your kids." June 26th, 1947. You agree with this, Sandy, huh? And Patty. August 10th, 1946. I did that. June 26th, 1947. Dad's talking to the encyclopedia salesman. "Don't need one. My mother-in-law tells me everything I need to know." April 9th, 1948. Dad is now holding Arthur at 2 a.m. in the morning. "Josie, can't we give Arthur something to quiet my nerves?" September 21st, 1949. Dad's talking to Bob. "I'm your father, not your banker." July 12th, 1950. Arthur's talking to Mom after finishing off a whole jar of cookies. "They were such a temptation, I thought I'd better get rid of them." June 5th, 1951. Bob's talking to Mom while Dad's reviewing his report card. "I must have ESP. I knew he'd get mad." April 15th, 1952. Artie is talking to the doctor. "The dentist says that the candy you keep giving me is rotting out my teeth." June 18th, 1953. Mom, talking to the census taker at the front door. Yes, both husband and wife work, but unfortunately only one of them gets paid.
Hi, Betty. Hi, Sandy.
September 12, 1954. Dad says to Mom, I don't mind you talking to your plants, Josie, but do you have to be complaining about me? May 29th, 1955. Mom says to Dad, I told you our car has some loose parts. I got a ticket for littering. Yeah, May 10th, 1956. Dad's talking to a young upholsterer applicant. Yes, we have a great incentive plan. The first time you're late, you're fired.
We're using that in our...
September 1st, 1957. Bob's talking to a friend. Boy, I had a lousy summer this year. My father found me a job. July 14th, 1958. Murray to Mom and Dad. Us? A new baby? Gee, I hope it isn't another older brother. September 3rd, 1959. Murray says to Dad about his homework. Sure, Dad, it's okay for you to help me. The book says use any method. April 1st, 1960. Mom to Murray. You better hide. Dad just stepped on his screwdriver in the backyard.
Nothing's changed, Dad.
March 17th, 1961. Steve, with his dog at his side, speaking to his dentist. Oh, he won't bite unless you hurt me. January 14th, 1962. Murray's teachers talking to the entire class. My question was, where are we going with our study of ancient history? Who wrote bananas? November 4th, 1963. Murray is talking back to his teacher. Nothing's changed. If I'm failing everything, you must not be doing a very good job. August 11th, 1964. Dad comes through the front door with roses. Happy anniversary, Josie. What's on TV? June 2nd, 1965. Dad handing Murray a rake. Now this is going to hurt, son. It's called work. February 22nd, 1966. Mom talks to Dad while Dad reviews the canceled checks. Sorry, that one made out to the cook, maid, and cleaning lady. That was for me. June 21st, 1967. Steve says to Mom, Mom, can I have another $1? Inflation wiped out the one you gave me yesterday. June 10th, 1968. Steve to his camp counselor. I can start a fire by rubbing two sticks together, if one's a match. January 10th, 1969. Dad says to Murray, you'd make a good member of Congress, son. Always introducing bills into the house. October 18th, 1970. Murray handing a note to his teacher. Here's your note back. My mother told me to tell you that she can't do a thing with me either. September 12th, 1971. Dad interrupting Mom at a party. To make a long story short, let me tell it. August 5th, 1972. Dad to the new salesman. Wilkins, I was just going over your expense account. Don't you realize that you're supposed to be selling, not buying? November 12th, 1973. Dad to a young truck driver applicant. I checked your references, and they all asked me to hold you until the police arrived. May 14th, Mom's birthday. May 14th, 1974. Dad with Mom to the maitre d'. We'd like a table near a waiter. August 11th, 1975. Mom says to Dad, with a greeting card in her hand, nice of you to remember our anniversary, Si, but it's not our golden. March 10th, 76. The police officer to Mom. I know sales don't last forever, lady, but 70 miles per hour is still a traffic violation. September 30th, 1977. Dad to a young refinisher applicant. We have very liberal working hours. Start anytime you want before 8 and quit anytime after 4. Use that one too. August 16th, 1978. Dad says to Mom, arriving home from work, guess what? I remembered our anniversary. Week ago Tuesday, right? August 12, 1979. Steve to Mom, brooding over his homework. If Latin was the accepted language 5 centuries ago, no wonder so few people could read or write. May 12, 81. Mom to Dad. The TV works much better since you kicked it, Si. May 10th, 82. Dad to Mom. I want to surprise you for your birthday, Josie. What would you like? June 12th, 1983. Mom to the police officer. Mom says, now, don't tell me you believe everything you see on radar.
I have to remember that one.
February 25th, 1984. Dad says to Mom, I think I could stop living in the past if it didn't cost so much to live in the present. And then July 10th, 1985, Mom at the checkout counter. Now I know why they call this the express lane. Your money goes faster. 50 years.